Okay, g'day, you tens. I'm going to show you how I want you to put in your work into your actual folio on Microsoft Word. Now, what I've got in front of me here is a surface area calculation I did in another video. So if you're seeing this and like, what's all this maths? There's a whole nother video explaining, like I kind of worked through this shape. And I kind of scribbled it, and it's a bit messy, but it's all the right numbers because I've done it. And now I want to put this into my actual final document. So I don't have any words here, but I don't have any paragraphs or anything just yet. We can talk about that another time. But I just want to show you how to use the equation editor properly. Now, the one very important point is this doesn't work very well on Word Online, on Office 365. Like, you need the actual program where you click the button and it opens the Word app. It's just problematic on the online version. So please don't try and do this online. You need to get yourself a copy of Microsoft Word. It's free for students. All you got to do is download it. If you've got issues, you need to go and see IT and they'll help you. But you've got to have the real thing. Okay, I want to show you where your equation editor lives. You go to insert and there's a button over on, oh, my face is in the way. Let's get me out of the way. And it's just here, it says equation. Now, if you see there, it says insert an equation is Alt, and it says plus equals. That just means the Alt key and the equals key. So that's how I do it. I'm just showing you where it is in case you get stuck. But yeah, I'm just going to press Alt Enter. Sorry, Alt equals right now, and you'll see it pop up. So my finger's on my keyboard. Alt equals. I've got an equation. And it says type equation here. Now the next thing I want to show you before I do anything with it, I'll just go down. I'm just going to press Enter, give myself a new line. When I'm typing normal, whatever I want to type, let's type an actual sentence. So when I'm just typing normal words, what you see is like at the top of Word here, there's my normal, font stuff and etc. And when I go back to the equation, there's a little blue thing over here pops up saying equation, and I can go over and I can click on it and it gives me the equation menu and all the equation-y, mathsy looking stuff that we're going to need. Okay, so I'm going to let's get rid of this, or we'll just pop it down because I want some space to look at. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Right. What I'm going to do is go and look at the work we did, and I want to make it look perfect on Microsoft Word. So here I'm going to go back here. So this is what we did. We said surface area. Maybe I'll give myself a little title here. Let's do this really properly. Surface area calculations. Now, if you watch that other video, what you'll see is I had to cut this into two shapes, right? In this one, there was a bottom shape and then there was a top shape. You're going to have more than that. You're going to have like a variety of shapes. So we need to, maybe you could number them. I might call this one like shape. I might say the bottom shape is shape 1, bottom shape 1. And then I might say the top shape is shape 2, and so on. And this makes it really clear when I'm marking your work, which shape I should be thinking about when you, obviously you don't want all this scribble, that was from the last video, but the point is, I'm going to say this is a 1 and this is a 2, and maybe I just make it obvious somehow. Because you might have more than one rectangular prism in your shape, so calling it rectangular prism might not be helpful. So let's just number the shape. So we're going to go surface area, and I'm going to say number 1. So let me show you how to do that for starters. We want the maths to look correct. So I'm going to write surface area. I'm going to go back up to my equation tab. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to highlight these words. Oops. Highlight these words. Okay. This is subtle, by the way, but have a really close look. I've clicked. That's all of the equation. If I press my shift key, which I'm pressing now, you can't see my fingers, and I go back 1, it's just highlighted the words. It's a tiny, tiny little difference, but now I can tell it I've just highlighted the words. And what I'm going to do is going to hit the script button while I've got it selected. And I'll wait for them to load. There we go. It's this bottom one. This one's called subscript. And it gives me a little box in the right-hand side. I'm going to say surface area 1. That's it. Now I know I'm dealing with shape 1. Okay. Now let's put in our working out. So we've got this. So we've got, now I don't need this drawing here. This was to help me think about it. I don't need to write all that. Again, not in equation editor. I'm just going to go straight to the maths. Obviously, I don't even need colors anymore. So I'm just going to go, I'm just going to put it in brackets like I did. 2. Now there's a times button up here. Times. Just going to copy that into my clipboard so I can do this really quickly. What was it? 2 times 7 times 5. 2 times 7 times 5 plus 2 times 5 times 4. 2 times 5 times 4. Whoops. Plus. The next one was 2 times 7 times 4, I think is the one I'm missing. And then it was minus, I'm going to go straight to this bit, 3 squared times pi. So I'm going to put 3, whoops, minus. I'm going to put it in brackets. I'm going to go 3. Then I'm going to select this and go back to my script button here and hit that superscript. This is called superscript up the top. I'm getting notifications left, right, and center. Who's messaging me this time of the day? And I've clicked out of there. I'm just going to put this in times. The pi symbol will be up here. There's a bunch of symbols. If you can't see it, you can just go, or you can actually click down and look at them all in one go. It's going to be in there somewhere. There it is, pi. Okay. Now the next thing, so that's all my working out, and then I want to hit enter. And I'm going to put in a new one underneath. So do one equation per line. It won't let you do like, it's not like a paragraph where, so I'm going to hit Alt Enter again. I'm just going to go equals because it's my next line of working out, and I can do this. This is what I did earlier. I can remember these numbers. It was 70 plus 40 plus 56 minus 9 times pi. 9, I hit the pi button. 9 pi. Where's my pi button? Oh, I think it gets moved to the top if I used it recently. No, it doesn't. I have to go and find it. There it is, pi. Enter, which is, whoops. Let's go. Another one is equal to, now I've got the number here, 137. 137.73, I think it was. And I'm going to put in my equation, my units. I'm going to select M for meters, and then I'm going to put in the 2 up here, squared. Now you'll see there's got a little issue here. Equals are not lining up, and we really want the equals to line up. So I want to left justify this for starters. So this is your justify buttons up the top here. And then I want to line it up with one. That might be as close as I can get. Yeah. It's going to just have to be the best that I can. It's as close as I can get. I might be able to put like a plus in next to this one to line them all. There we go. Okay. And this kind of looks like what I would want your book to work out, right? Right? So that's that one. Now I'm going to do a sneaky little thing here. I'm going to copy all this. I'm going to paste it. Whoops, let's get that one. Let's get that one into the right spot. Why didn't that justify where I wanted it? Now, this is just because it's clearly the same thing, but I'm just going to change it to surface area 2. So I just selected on the one where the 1 was. Now, what can I keep? What, I need a 9 and a pi. And I need I need another pi. I'm gonna have to type all this again, but I've actually got, I'm gonna start again from here. I'm gonna have to fix this. I'll line it up later. Anyway, so I've got this whole, wait, that's all in brackets actually. Let's get all of this. I'm going to select all of this and I'm going to pop it back to my equation. I'm going to put all of that in brackets because that's the 9 times. But there we go. So you see that I selected it and it kind of did brackets nicely for me. Multiplied by, need another one in brackets, which is 2 times pi times r. I can remember that. I can't remember what I've got copied. Copy 2 times, oops, Control V. It was 3 was the radius. I'll do it in order. Times pi times 3. I'll shut that bracket. Okay, that's that line. I've got the 9 pi. That's helpful. And that's from the last one. 9 pi times. This was. Wait, what happened here? That's meant to be a plus. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have been looking at what I was doing. I was like, these numbers don't look familiar. Sorry. I was trying to be clever, and I forgot what I was doing. The important thing is, it looks like what happened here: 9 pi plus 2 times pi times r. 3. Oh, that was correct when I did. I trust that more than what I'm doing now, because what I'm thinking about now is the formatting. So it's meant to be a plus. And I'm just going to copy that again because I already know that was 18 pi. Let's just make sure it looks the same. I know I needed a 27 pi in here if you've watched that last video. Let's get the right number here. It was 84. I need to move my face. 84.82. 84.82. 84.82 meters. Now let's just deal with this guy. This is how I could have done the first one. I want that one lined up just there. Just going to have to be just there, I suppose. Let's add some equals. Here we go. And why have you moved over there? Let's put you back where you belong. Something funny happening here. Oh, very laggy. Very laggy. That's better. Blue. And the last thing I needed was surface area total. I'll do one more here. The reason I'm not talking about the maths is because I have already done this on another video. This is just the formatting. So I'm going to do one more. Whoops. Here we go. Another equation. I'm going to go surface area again. And this time, the bit I want to select is just the words. I want to go to equation. I want some subscript. I'm just going to say this is now the total with a capital T. Total is equal to, I can see it now, 137.73. You don't need to put your units like mid calculation, just at the end, 84.82. And I'm going to go enter. I'm going to put in one more. It's equal to, I think it was 222 something, 222 point, what was it? It must have been, well, let me check. It was 222.55. That's the answer, 0.55. I want meters. I'm going to select that. I'm going to do to the power of, give me a little 2 here. And last but not least, I'm going to fix this guy so it is where I need it to be. Oh, hello, what's happening here? There we go. Okay. Surface area calculation. So what you can see is I've used all the right mathsy notation. It's very clear what shapes I'm dealing with. All my equals are lined up. I've got units, and it's clear this is the final answer. It's always clear that I'm talking about surface area. So that is the way I'd like you to set your working out. You can do volume kind of similar, you know, do per shape, build them up as you go. Yeah, that's, as I said, that's the correct setting out. Let me just see if I can show you a couple of things that you might need here. And this is like bonus footage for people that want more equation. I'm going to go back here and look at some of this stuff. So if you ever need a square root symbol, they're in here. You can click the one that you need. You've got fractions, obviously, and you'll find that helpful for your different what do I want for your different particular things, like the volume of a cone. It has a third in it and things like that. Let's have a look at the equations that we've got available to us here. Equations. Okay, area of a circle is built in. Some of these are not what we need. Quadratic formula, Pythagoras. There you go. Some Pythagoras. If you just click, it'll do the whole thing for you. And then you could replace these with numbers. You can make 6, for example, and get rid of the A. So there are some things that are built in. What else have we got in here? Area of a circle is in there. And if you go more equations from office.com, this probably isn't going to show you anything, but you might. Yeah, here we go. I wish I could search. I wish there was like volume. Area of a triangle is there. Volume of a sphere. There you go. So what you can do is you click on this. It can kind of give you a head start into writing some of your equations and formulas and so on. So some of these are clearly not what we need, but you might be able to find a few in there. Oh, there you go, the compound interest formula. You guys could have used that before. Anyway, that's how I'd like you to set it. All your working out, please, in Word. If you've got any questions, just come see me. Make sure you use your actual what am I trying to say? Use your actual Word app to do this. And yeah, that's how you do it. All right, make sure to like and subscribe.